So, I am going to preface this with saying that clearly, when I made that video, I pulled the bulk of the monsters from Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, and this was before Wizards kind of pulled all of their bullshit trying to yank things with their last OGL stuff a few years back, and so I still felt alright using a lot of Wizards' creatures and products, and as time has gone on and they've just done more and more shit, I've found myself kind of naturally pulling away from them, but now I've kind of hardlined. I'm only pulling monsters from other sources. I'm only pulling like class stuff and like items from other sources if I can completely help it. And with the release of Tales of the Valiant, that has pretty much provided me every little, filling of the gaps that I needed before that. But without me rambling on and on, I would like to share the bestiary that I pulled the kind of central monster, the Fearsmith, from, and it's one of my favorite bestiaries. And that book is Tome of Beasts by Kobold Press. This is a book just of monsters. The Fearsmith is right there in it. They've got a newer printing of it that has a few updates. It's got a different cover, but if you've got this one, it services just fine. They've actually got a series of bestiaries. I would recommend checking out any of them, but the Fearsmith I got from this book. Like I said, there's a series of bestiaries they have on this. There's Tome of Beasts 1, there's the Creature Codex, there's Tome of Beasts 2, I don't know why this is how they numbered things, and there's also Tome of Beasts 3, which is the most recent one. Now again, I cannot recommend these books enough. I earmark them for myself. I go through, I make notes for what creatures I want, what are monsters, what are story beats, what are ally monsters, how can I use them for my little story hooks. I love these books. I cannot recommend any from this series enough. Please go check them out. Also, from the same guys, I've got a series of books called Deep Magic. It is literally just spells. Just spells and subclasses and different things that you can add to your 5e or Tales of the Valiant game. Now, I know I've kind of been hinting at it, but I am going to be fully moving to the Tales of the Valiant system by Kobold Press. It is considered 5e compatible. They basically did with 5e what Paizo did with Pathfinder in 3.5 back in the day. That is what Tales of the Valiant is in the most simplest terms. But if you are already like well-versed in 5e or have only kind of heard of 5e, this is going to be the simplest step. There's practically nothing you have to change. The Artificer facsimile, the Mechanist, is included in the base book. I think it's far superior in my opinion. Pretty much all the spells are the same. All the stuff from Deep Magic was designed to be included with Tales of the Valiant. They were working on it at the same time. I highly recommend you check all of this stuff out. Also, there's stuff in my link tree you should totally go check out.